Good morning, friends. How are you doing today? I have no doubt you are doing very, very, very well. Yes, having known how you are doing because you mean a lot to me, I want to ask you watching me, please and please, what do you understand by the phrase Independent Electoral Commission? Simple. Independent Electoral Commission. When we said you are independent, it means you are not answerable. You don't take instruction from anyone. And anyone who has a problem with you has to go to court on what you decide you want to do. Electoral, it means for election purpose. Commission is an institution. Independent Electoral Commission, therefore, means exactly what it's supposed to mean. It's non-partisan, it's national, it is focused. Right now, as we are talking, Macky Sall in Senegal is so bold to be announcing that the election in his country or the country where he's the president of is not coming up anymore. It has been postponed. Who is he? He doesn't have that power. He cannot, you can't give him that power. It is the Electoral Commission president, the chairman or the president, who is the head of, he is the one to come and announce. Then everyone else will take their side. In most cases, even the president, how can you be a president who is contesting in an election, be the one to announce that the election is not coming on? It doesn't make sense. Something is wrong in Senegal. The electoral commissioner, before he's appointed, they have to be sure is somebody who knows his job, a man of principle, a very honest person, a man of knowledge and intelligence. In fact, possibly even a man with the qualification of being a judge. That's why they like putting lawyers there. Charlotte will say, Jade Mensah, and so on and so forth. They are lawyers. Because the election is about technical issues. And there can be irregularities. You do not make someone who is standing in an election to also be, it's like playing football and be a referee in that football you are playing. In Britain, what they did was they gave the job to the king. So the king is the chief security election officer. Whatever they do until he has accepted who is the prime minister, everything else is hanging. Yes, the king. He is not standing for an election. In Senegal and almost every one of the West African countries, the candidates that are standing for election, yes, the job of the president, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, is the chief security officer. His job is that whatever announcement was made, he makes sure the country is in control, cool, until institutions do their job and get things done. You are given two jobs, the job of a head of state now and the head of government. Now, this is where there is a problem. In most of the French countries, they have prime minister and the president. The president is the head of state, the prime minister is the head of government, like you have in France. But I cannot imagine France here today, Macron, getting up, Emmanuel Macron, to say that he want to cancel an election on election day. If that should happen, it will be the Electoral Commission that should do that, because he is a candidate. In the United States of America, check very well. Nobody went near the presidency to say, because Donald Trump is not in charge. Biden is not in charge. The job of the independent, and that's why they say it must be independent, because it's a very sensitive office. Their job, whoever is in charge, Donald Trump or whoever, make sure you provide the necessary security for the country to be stable. But the election is not your business. In Ghana and most West African countries, there seems to be interference by the president. When you are announcing, you have technically given away so much that because you did the announcement, it means you are the one who is conducting the election. whether he's standing or not, because he has a political party and he has candidate. He cannot stand. And this is where the ECOWAS comes in. The ECOWAS have to up her game. This is why we are asking you to give us, Kofi Ali and Co, the mandate, ECOWAS Citizens' Rights Advocate, to put ourselves in the middle of this ECOWAS. ECOWAS cannot continue to do this, because when this thing get out of hand, the coup plotters are watching them. You think they are there and providing security, and the police are going there and beating people? No. They are looking at the seat. They are looking at the presidency. Because when things go bad, then they have to come in. They have to come in. Let me pause in a minute, and what we are going to do, we will continue with this and make sure that we get things right. We will not sit down for ignorance, I told you, and dishonesty to lead us. We will make sure that we follow this case true to make sure that at any point in time, we are getting every information we want to put out there, so that our people will be awake. Then, when the coup take place, then you have the ECOWAS coming to say, no, reverse it. What is the ECOWAS doing? The ECOWAS again, it says it's becoming a problem. The leaders, we don't have 15 people in West Africa. We have 450 million people. Yes, in West Africa, ECOWAS is made up of 450 million people. There are heads. The heads are not the only people in West Africa. We have human beings in West Africa. We are not animals. We need to wake up. This cannot continue. This cannot continue. We need to follow these people up from the street. We can't get this thing done up there. We must start mobilizing masses on the street to charge and put pressure, and things will change. The commission of the ECOWAS is supposed to be the one, the president of the ECOWAS commission, Aliou Touré. He's supposed to be calling this man, because Tinubu cannot call him. Macky Sall and Tinubu are at the same level. But if this is why these arrogant so-called elected leaders, so totally arrogant, they have technically made themselves like demigods in each of the 15 countries, and they are causing headache. That's what led to the coup. In fact, quickly before we part, I've just sent out the YouTube clip on why this ECOWAS, the trio, that is those Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, have decided to excuse themselves from the ECOWAS, and the lessons we need to learn from this. And I'm sure we will wake up, because I've been working on this seriously. In fact, it's a long video. When it's ready, today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, go in and see it. I'll let you know. And what I want you to do, quickly go there and subscribe. The viewership is growing, and we want to say thank you for being with us. Have a wonderful day.